This is Vape, a specialist vape shop in Northampton that helps people stop smoking. Over the years, we've built many success stories with customers who've chosen Vape for support on their journey to quit smoking. One of those customers is Helen. Recently retired, Helen found herself smoking more than ever. She had successfully quit before using vaping, but life's challenges led her back to cigarettes.
I stopped smoking a while back and was on vapes.
Okay.
But I just couldn't get on with it. I'm trying to stop smoking.
Okay.
It's just difficult when you're working full time to get out somewhere to speak to somebody.
After struggling to find the right support, her former colleagues recommended Vape, sharing how our team had helped them
A few of my
quit.
friends at work, they said that they come here and they've been really successful.
So essentially what we need to know is a bit of a smoking history.
Yeah.
Are you ready to stop smoking?
Yeah, well, I've just retired.
We started by having a full consultation with Helen to understand her smoking and vaping history.
At the moment, how many are you smoking a day?
Probably about 15.
Okay.
That's me trying to cut down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at your worst, what would you be?
Probably 20, 22 or something.
Okay.
Smoked for probably 40 years, but as I say, I did stop smoking for a while.
Well, that's good.
But as I say, I've gone back on it.
So you've managed to do it before?
Yeah.
We talked about what worked for her before, the challenges she'd faced, and when she felt most tempted to smoke. We also performed a carbon monoxide breath test to get a clearer picture of her current smoking habits.
Okay, thank you. You've got a reading of 25 there. You did struggle to get that last breath out there, so do you smoke quite quickly?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because you said you're only smoking 15 a day. Don't be alarmed, because we can sort this. And the good news is, yes, we have a high reading, but what we can do is replace that nicotine and put you on a pathway to stop that.
Yeah.
So did you ever have any behavioural support or anything before to understand?
No.
Based on Helen's needs, we helped her select the best vaping device for her lifestyle.
What we can do is look at some simple products as well. So if we could get something that's simple to use for you and then essentially make sure you've got enough product to
We discussed nicotine dependence, choosing the right strength to manage cravings, and how to gradually reduce nicotine intake over time.
Let's look at some vapes.
Yep. There's so many, isn't there?
There's so many, yes.
At Vape, we do more than sell products. We equip our customers with knowledge, practical tips, and personalised support. Helen left feeling confident, empowered, and ready to give quitting another go. Thanks to the recommendation of her colleagues, Helen found a trusted place where she could get the guidance she needed.
So my journey at Vape, so I used to be a customer. My granddad, a fair few years ago, died of COPD. When that happened, myself, my mum, my dad, my brother, my nan and aunt all found help in Ryan to give up smoking. We've been customers of his for a couple of years. I joined the team 3 years ago, and now, even with all the help that Ryan gave my family over the years, now I can give that help to our customers. And it's not just helping our customers quit smoking, obviously that is the ultimate goal, but it's the relationships that we build in store with every single customer. We know their name, their lifestyle, their smoking habits, their success with vaping, and it's just an overall amazing company to work for.
Here are the experiences shared by local smokers regarding their use of Vape services to date.
I've been a heavy smoker for over 40 years. I had COVID for the second time, which really affected my chest because I am asthmatic. Unsuccessfully, I've tried a few times in the past to stop smoking, and I came here. I have now been packed up since the end of January this year.
I was a heavy smoker from about 15 years old. When I was pregnant, I stopped, but as soon as I'd had my children, I went back on cigarettes, and I didn't want that around them, the smell. They've got me onto vaping. I've not gone back to cigarettes at all. In fact, if I was to touch one now, just the smell now makes me feel sick. It's just been a great support, and I would never go back to smoking now.
I was smoking 40 a day, completely stopped now. I've completely stopped for the past couple of years. It is very helpful having Ryan with such knowledgeable staff.
So I quit smoking 10 years ago and I struggled to find a place where I felt comfortable to buy vape products until I came across this place. When I first came, I was a bit nervous, to be honest, but they made me feel so welcome, so comfortable, and they put me on the right products, they gave me the right vape, and honestly, it was just amazing.
I smoked probably 20 to 30 a day. Picked up my first vape and never went back smoking after that. When I come in here, the girls are always friendly. Their knowledge of every single product that they've got is second to none.
I've been coming here now for about 3.5 years. I was advised to come into Right Vape. All my family come here, my son and his partner. So yeah, this is the place to come, not your corner shop.
I'm feeling really positive that I'm going to be able to stop smoking this time, because that product, especially one of them, seemed so good. It just felt right for me. So fingers crossed, but I'm positive.
Quitting smoking isn't just a goal, it's a journey we take together with our customers.